Before she met her husband Peter Shaw, Angela Lansbury wed actor Richard Cromwell at a civil wedding in 1945. Despite the briefness of their union, just 9 months, the two remained close friends until Cromwell's passing. Although homosexual men have long admired Angela Lansbury, one of them, actor Richard Cromwell, fell in love with her to the point that he wed the actress. "I didn't realise I was getting married to a man who was attracted to men. I thought he was such a beautiful person," Lansbury said. Lansbury said that despite her sudden fame in the film, she was still a young lady who was stupid enough to wed a guy who was 15 years older. In Hollywood classics like Jezebel, starring Bette Davis, and Young Mr. Lincoln, Cromwell was well known for his parts. Lansbury claimed that Cromwell introduced her to a side of life she had never experienced, and a vibrant environment in which she was rapidly ensnared. Consequently, she found a message one evening when she returned home. The actress disclosed that Richard abandoned her and left her a note that read, "Sorry, I can't continue." She was inconsolable. She was perplexed and could not comprehend his decision to leave. So when a publicist revealed that her husband was homosexual, she was unable to comprehend why he had decided to marry her in the first place. In Hollywood, Cromwell's sexual inclinations were still a secret when he married Lansbury. Therefore it would only make sense that he would wed a young actress to hide his sexual orientation. He was such a lovely person in her opinion, but actually it was just what he had seen on the TV that made him fall in love with her and desires to marry her. He continued to be friends with her and her future husband, so it didn't hurt or harm her in any way. But the conclusion came as a shock to her because she wasn't expecting it. She said, "I simply made a bad mistake when I was a very young woman. I don't regret it, though." She stated at a show, "In Hollywood I had known a lot of folks. Simply put, it had never really registered. I was smitten by love, and it was a shock. But it wasn't a shock because I was I never had any type of encounter with Richard Cromwell before I married him. I had no knowledge to draw from. I didn't have any sexual experience." The first spouse was never at fault, according to Angela. She never in any way held him responsible when it became apparent that he favoured guys, and she came to the painful realization that she had just committed an emotional blunder. She didn't regret it, though, because she had picked up so much knowledge during their brief relationship. When Lansbury met Peter Shaw, her second husband, she was dejected and devastated and ill-equipped for love. The two tied the knot and started a family in 1949. Click here to watch this video next.